Okay. Here in the U.S., 90 to 99% of our clothes and shoes are made in another country. Less and less is being made in America. About 350,000 people work in clothing factories in the U.S. It used to be many thousands. And to bring on the subject today is the Olympic team, the clothes that they wear for their sports. So each team, they write down their sizes and send them to China to have their clothes made for the U.S. Olympic team. I don't think that's very fair to have the clothes made in China. They are now considering making the clothes in America for popular demand. You know, it doesn't have to be extravagant. It could be something simple. You just need USA on it. Some other teams think our uniforms look very nice, but I still think they should be made in the USA. But it's too late now. The teams already arrived in London. They can't change their uniforms now. So maybe the committee decided by 2014 the uniforms, U.S. Olympic team uniforms will be made in the U.S. The United States was not the only country to complain. Other countries complained as well. Australia complained about their uniforms being made in China. And the Australian committee thought that it was very expensive to be made in Australia, and it's a lot cheaper for their uniform to be made in China, so they don't know what to do. Also in 2008 in Canada, the Olympics were in China at that year, but in Canada, China made their Canadian uniforms, and they didn't like that either. There are other companies that have American-made companies that could make U.S. Olympic uniforms, such as Reebok or Levi's. So the 2008 in China and the Winter Games in Vancouver, they made the Canadian Olympic team made their own uniforms, so that way they didn't complain.